Okay, we're live. Welcome everybody to the Azure and AI Show. Um, with us today, Seena Khan, and Seena is going to do some stuff on Power Platform. And we have Evelyn is with us as well from Lagos in Nigeria. And we've got Joseph is going to do stuff there as well for us on OneDrive with Copilot. So we'll kick it off, and hopefully Amelia might and this might be joining us as well. So Sina, you can share your screen there with us.
Thanks, Frank.
Yeah, I can see it there now, Sina. I'm just going to add it. Yeah, we can see it there now. Yeah, Power Apps.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Today I am going to demonstrate by creating a Power App how to incorporate custom Copilot in our Power Apps in any Canvas app. So just I am going through the steps, and because my system is a bit slow, let me create first. So the previous demonstrations, I already explained that in which way we can create a Canvas app here. So there are four major divisions, and from here in which way we can. So based on the requirements, we can select in any. So I'm going with start with Copilot. So here I'm going to create a travel app. Just want the tables related to the travel app. So my Copilot will generate the tables related to the travel app. So here it is. I have three tables. One is trip, and then another is the destination, and another one is traveler. So three tables have been created, and this is a Dataverse tables. It's not in any other portals or like SharePoint or SQL. We have to go there and create it. So here by using the Copilot, so here in the Dataverse only it is available. So now if we want to add more tables, we can add more tables as well. Otherwise we can just save and open app for creating it. And this is my environment, Seena one's environment. This is the name of my environment, and I have two types of environments. One is default directory. This is when we are configuring the Power Apps platform for us, so the automatically this environment will be created, and then we can create over that. We can create multiple environments based on the requirements. So here I have created one environment for my requirement. Now the app is creating. Meanwhile, we can log in into the Copilot Studio environment. So here, when we are having how many environments in the Power Platform, it will be available here as well. And here, I have selected my environment, and coming over here, this is the home page of Copilot Studio. And here you can see multiple templates as well. So if you want to start with a template, so this is actually for creating a custom Copilot. Okay, so here I have, sorry, here I have created an app. So this is the app, and I'm going to add a custom copilot for this app. So here in Power Apps, we have two types of like copilots we can add. One is app copilot and another one is copilot control. Copilot control, okay, whenever you have like the developers wants to add screens, okay, this is we can call copilot control. And here, if we want to add screens or data connections or like more buttons or any other controls we want to add, we can use this copilot. And after publishing your application, the clients need, or the customers or the users, the end users need to know something about that application, or if there are some forms or anything like that. Okay, if they want to know about that particular application, then you can provide a custom copilot for that. So this is I'm going to make. So here it is. Start with a template. We have different types of templates available for Copilot creation. So otherwise we can create from blank as well. So here it is a create button, and available Copilot you can see over here. So how many Copilots you have created, you can see that this. So these are the custom Copilot, and this is from Microsoft, which is already available there. Now I'm going to create a copilot for safe travel. So for that particular application only. So this is a travel app I have created, and related to that, okay, I'm just using this template. Or else we can use any other without template also we can create. And here, if template we are using, what is the advantage of that is like, oh, description, instructions, everything, it is automatically filled. And we can add, so this is a US travel website. If you want to add more travel sites, okay, you can add that for the knowledge for the copilot. So here by default, travel website I'll add it. So how we are going to add the knowledge, so here it is. And if you want to add any other public website, so here it is. And if you want to go for any travel websites, like we can add here. And if too much bars and too much pages, if you want to like a deep level of site pages, if you want to add, so we cannot add in that way. Only that the main pages only we can add. And here, after entering the website link, just provide add. And then here, so here we have added. And the description, this knowledge source searches information and whatever the related to the this particular travel website. If they if the copilot will get some questions, so it will answer that. Click add. Then after this you can click on create. So everything, so the information, whatever the information you want to add, so you can. And apart from this descriptions, if you want to add more descriptions, so you can add that too. And here these two sites are available now. Click on create. Okay, now our copilot is ready. So the name of the copilot is Safe Travels Copilot. And here just publish it. After publish only, it will be available in any other platforms. So if we want to bring this copilot into in our Canvas app, so we should have to publish it here. So now it is published. Now coming over here in this, so here we are going to add. So this is the application which we have created for the travel. So just going and run this application. So it looks like in this way. Here this is the home screen, and here the destination, travelers and trips. Three galleries are there. So here just go here in the destinations. So different types of, and we can edit it also. Like, okay, if you want to change this, okay, can change that. And back to welcome screen again. And here again, the travelers. So here it is, the travelers details with the email ID and the phone number, the name as well. Coming over, then here in the trips, trip one, so start date and date, traveler, and the destination. Just like this way. And here automatically the tables created. We didn't connected, or we didn't provide anything. So by default, it connected these three tables connected with this app, and by default, these four screens added as well. So now I'm going to how this. So this is now saved. Just saving it as. Okay. After saving it, we can test it out if it is having like, okay, so I'm just taking this, if it is having any copilot inbuilt there. So before we are adding the copilot to the app, so this is fetching and running. So this is the way we are, if the user going to access, this is the development environment, and here this is the development environment, and here user can't access this. Okay, and this is just for developers purpose it is running. And here you can see the copilot, this is the copilot control, this is not the app copilot. So here it is. Yeah, this is now here, there is no option for the copilot, you can see over here. Okay, now I'm going to add the copilot, the one which I have created, that is the traveler copilot. So here, safe travels copilot. So for that, here in this Power App Studio environment, coming over here and in this settings, click on this settings, and here click on the copilot, and here you can see, okay, it does not appear, maybe it is, okay, I need to refresh it. Okay, now it came. So safe travels copilot. Just I'm taking this and just close it. And after adding this copilot here, publish the app again. You can make it 2 3 times. Okay, then after that, coming over here, just refresh this. Okay, it has to become yeah, a new version of this app is coming. We'll let you know when it's available, so we need to wait for some seconds. So here you can see the copilot icon is available now here, but we can refresh this app. Yeah, now here. So this is actually my system bit slow, maybe it is coming as desired, but it will show your copilot, and you can ask like any kind of traveling, the based on that website we have added there. So based on that, if you can ask any questions here, and it will answer that question. So this is the way we can add the app copilot in Power Apps Canvas app. Any doubts?
That's great, Seena. You can do great stuff with these apps now today. If you had to do that in the old way, create a website would take you, well, it could take you a whole day to do that. It's very good.
Thank you.
So, any questions for Seena?
So for me, I just want to say, Sina, your sessions are usually brief and straight to the point. Each time I attend, I learn one or two from you. like I told you, in November I'll be coming to your DM like day to day because I want to go deep into learning Power Apps and I want you to mentor
Yeah,
me
yeah,
if you don't.
yeah. I know that. Actually, I got some other assignments, like to learn PostgreSQL, and I should have to
Okay.
complete the exam also of PostgreSQL.
Mm-hmm.
So I was busy. The last week I was busy on that. Okay, so I have created some blogs and the YouTube videos also. Soon I will upload this week. Coming week only I will
Yeah,
upload
yeah,
that.
yeah. So you got it already. That's cool then. That's cool. That's cool. Because the last time we spoke, you said you were going to
Yeah,
set up,
yes, yes, yes,
and I
yes.
told, you I'll
There
be
are
your
some
first.
more, yeah, some more people they have also asked me about the same. Yeah, I will
Okay.
upload it. Yeah.
I hope I'll be your first subscriber.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, Seena, we'll definitely sign up. We'll subscribe definitely. So
Thank you.
maybe
Mm.
Thank you so much.
you
Thank you, Frank.
you can share us on the links and we'll
Yeah, sure, sure.
post them on as
I will
well.
do. Frank, can I leave now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay, guys then. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Okay,
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Seena.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye.
Joseph, if you want to share your
Yeah,
screen there, so
yeah. So, Frank, you may be helping me this time. We may just be having interaction from your own end because I realized that
sure.
since yesterday, this sluggish attitude of the porter that Sina mentioned, I'm also experiencing it. So I find it difficult to navigate the SharePoint admin portal.
Okay.
I've been trying to load it now and it has been loading. So we may just be working with your screen. So maybe you want to share your screen, Frank.
Okay, so what do you want me to log into?
So I want us to just log into office.com. We'll just start from there.
Okay, 1 second there now.
Okay.
Um, share my screen. Okay, so I'm just opening a new tab and you want to go to Office, office.com, yeah?
Okay. So I want to confirm if others can see your screen because I can only see. Okay, I think it's coming up.
Okay, so
Okay, I can see your screen now. Beautiful.
do you want
Yeah,
me
I can see it.
yeah, do you want me to log, which tenant do you want me to log into?
So just go to a tenant where you have Copilot in Office 365, the M365 Copilot, right?
This is, I still have your one. You didn't take down the pillars one yet. So yeah. So I have Copilot in this
Okay,
one.
that's cool then. Yeah, so let's just go to Word first.
Okay.
So I just want us to create just go to Word. I just want us to create CVs. Two CVs. Let's say we create for support engineer. So we're gonna ask Copilot to create for us CV for support engineer role, and then there should be two, so that we want to use OneDrive. We want to use Copilot in OneDrive to compare CVs of users.
Okay. So what do you want me to put in the prompt?
Can you just put it in at the middle of the screen? I mean, the Copilot inside the
In here.
Word itself. Yeah. Yes, please. Maybe, yeah, maybe up there where you have, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So maybe you just say create a CV for support engineer role, or create two CVs.
Create a CV, is it?
Two. So let's do two so that we can have just the two coming up. Two.
Two.
Yes, CVs for support engineer role.
Yeah.
Okay, just hit it. Let's go. That should be able to give us what we want.
Okay.
All right. So we may want to copy the first one of the two. Okay, cool. So let's go to OneDrive.
So I open a new tab, will I?
Don't worry, just click on the 9 dots by the left-hand side. It's okay. If we click, it's just going to open a new tab. Yeah, OneDrive. That was Outlook.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So can you just click on Add New? Where you are. Let's just say Word in the first one. Not folder, just documents. Okay, so do you want to open the folder you just created? Maybe we'll just put everything there. Can you just click on My Files by the left-hand side? Yeah. And then Word, you have Word there up there. Yes, please. So can you just click on Add New where you have New by the left-hand side? By the left-hand side, up. Yes. Then let's say File, Word. Yeah, there. It's okay to click on Word. Yes, thank you. So we're just going to paste what we copied here and name it 1. Name it CV1. So this is just want to click on the document name up there. Up there where you have documents up. Just before the thank you. There. So we're just going to call it CV1. Okay, cool. Click outside of it. Thank you. So we can just go back to the Copilot again, where we have it in Word. I think it's about the third tab or so. 1, 2, 3. The fourth tab to the left. To the left.
Yeah, there. This
The
one.
next one. Yes, please. So you just want to delete you just want to delete what you copied earlier, so that we can just save this one also. Okay. So you just want to save this by clicking on document, and we'll just call this CV2. CV2. Okay. Maybe this is fine. Let's go back to OneDrive. Okay, so click on my files, and then for the CV2, you can see it. We are not just go back to my files. My
There we go.
files, yeah. Then we
So
should
can
have
I?
CV2 here. So click on the 3 dots by the front. The 3
Yeah.
dots. So we just want to move it. So let's say move to
Where Oh
down.
yeah.
It's just
There we go.
down.
Move
Yes, that's
to.
it. Yes, please. So you want to move it to Word. Yeah, just click on that and then click on move here. Cool. So let's open the folder. Yes, just open it. Cool. So select any of them, just one of them. So I want us to see Copilot. Not, you may not just want to open it, just want to select it by the side. So go back to OneDrive. The previous tab. Yes, please. So just before it is cool now. So we're supposed to see Copilot up there. Can you see Copilot on the tab, the menu tab? You have open, share, copy, Copilots.
Yeah.
The tab up there. Yes,
Yeah.
please. So drop it down. Drop it, and then you will see summary. This is because you have selected one. So can you click on summarize? So this is what Copilot will do. It will go into that file and give you a very concise summary about that file from your OneDrive. So this is what that document contain. And this is actually a bit long. And if you have a question about what is available here, Frank, can you please click on ask a question? All right, so that's going to launch the Copilot tab for us by the side to be able to ask questions. So do you just want to ask it, how many years of experience does the candidate have?
Yeah, if my spellings are wrong, it will.
Yeah, that's one very nice thing about it. So to just go ahead, I know why you're typing that intentionally wrong, so that you can still look at it. So what is here is the
Yeah,
candidate has over 5 years of experience in technical support. So this is you not even reading the CV entirely. You saw the summary that was done by co-pilots, and then you went on to click on ask a question, and then from ask a question, you ask it, how many years of experience does this candidate have? This is going to be very useful to HRs who are recruiting for roles, right? Frank,
yeah.
now when you click on the second one, when you select the second one, it just asks you to edit to the first one. Can you do that, please, for CV2? The circle there, just check on it. Now, when you say go it, so when you select the second one, select the both of them, please. The two of them together. Select the first one as well.
Okay.
You're going to select the two, yeah. So if you go to Copilot, you're going to see the option to compare. Can you go back there?
Yeah.
You see the option to compare files. So click on compare. So this is going to be useful. Click on it, Frank. So this is going to be useful when you have a lot of CVs, a lot of documents that you want to put side by side to see their differences and their similarities. And I see this feature to be mind blowing for me when I came across this. So when you select a file, it's going to give you option to summarize. And then when you say compare, it's putting CV1 by the side of CV2, and it's trying to say um, this guy for CV2, the job title is customer support engineer, while the guy for CV1, the job title is technical support engineer. The guy's name from the CV2 is Jamie, while the guy on CV1 is Alex. So you can see their email addresses by the side, and then you can also see their phone numbers by the side. You can see their LinkedIn profile here. And then talking about the profiles they have on that CV, on those CVs, you can see this one here showing a dedicated customer support engineer with 4 years of experience in providing exceptional. And then the other one is saying an experienced technical support engineer with over 5 years of experience. No wonder when we went to this to see how many years of experience, it quickly came out to say over 5 years of experience. If you had gone to CV2 to do the same thing, then it will say that this guy has 4 years of experience. Frank, can you click on copy by the right hand side and bring up your notepad?
Okay.
Maybe you just want to call up your notepad now and let's just
Sure.
paste it there.
I just need to close this one first.
Okay, no problem. All right, so
Um,
let's just paste and see.
just close these first. Okay. So paste.
Okay. So that what this means is you could actually not only do the comparison, but how does this even look now? Here is a comparison of the two. I think everything is juggled together, right? Does it make sense, Frank?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's all over the place. Yeah.
So that means, yeah, from here we can say that. Can you also paste it in Word? Is it convenient for you to open Word now? Okay, let's open Word on the browser. So can you just open a new Word document on the browser?
Yeah.
Let's paste it there. Let's be sure. No, don't
Okay.
worry.
So
Don't copy
copy it.
anything again. Don't copy
Don't.
anything. We still have it copy. We still have it
Okay.
copy. Just close the notepad and then let's go to Word on the web and then try to paste it just so we are sure if this table is going to follow our copy. So you may just want to give your new blank document. Thank you. So we to this and let's see how it looks here in Word.
Yeah, it's all over the
Control
place. Yeah.
V.
Yeah.
Okay, does it make sense here? I think it does, right, Frank?
It does a bit, yes, but it's put all these. Oh yeah, yeah. They're all kind of the experience is kind of.
Yeah. So um can you click on layout? Let's see on your menu bar. Let's click on layout. Let's see. Menu bar, yeah. So I want to see if we can put here, click on the orientation. Let's make it landscape and see how it looks. Okay, same thing. That means something needs to be done about the way the outcome is when you copy these files, right? But that's fine. Can we go back to OneDrive where we are doing the comparison? Okay. So Frank, what do you want to ask it? Can you click on ask a question? Let's just move on from there. Okay, so it's here. What do you think we should ask it to?
Um, Maybe what universities do they attend?
Okay, so let's go on and just do that and quickly see. Okay, so it's saying that Jamie attended the Tech University and obtained the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, while Alex attended University of Tech, was this Techland, right? And obtained the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. So Frank, thank you very much. What I would just want to give us as a summary here is that we went into Word, we quickly asked it to create CVs for us, and there were two. And out of the two CVs, we're able to move them to OneDrive storage. And while in OneDrive storage, we could quickly compare these CVs side by side. It is simple because they are just two. What if they were 10? What if they were 20? So you could actually select all and then ask it to compare. Beyond just CV, think about documents and versioning. Maybe there was an updated version and you just want to see the differences between, you know, the differences between the previous version and the new version. It can go through lots of documents and try to spool out a very smart difference for you so that you can see how that works. And if you have question about a document also, you can just quickly ask it. If you want to summarize a document, it is just one way here in OneDrive. It is very useful, right? So if you but one of the things that I would like us to maybe look at by next week is the fact that in SharePoint, documents don't behave the same because in SharePoint, you're not going to see the option, you're not going to see the Copilot directly. So we have to look for, so when I was looking at that, I had to look for a way to do a workaround to create a shortcut of those documents in my OneDrive. And from OneDrive, I was able to do the comparison. So Copilot is great, and we could see that from what we just demonstrated. So, Frank, apologies that I did not tell you on time that you were going to help me, but thank you
Okay.
for jumping on on this for me. And yeah, this is just because I'm having some, I don't know what's actually happening to the portal. I can tell you for free that it's not my internet connection. The connection is fair,
Oh,
but I can't really
that,
tell why
that was
I'm
very good.
having.
No, I was actually looking for some samples to do as well. So I might add that in with my deck when I go to the MCT Summit in January. So
Okay, that's good.
Amelia is here with us. So anybody, any questions on Joseph's demonstration? Oh, so it was very good now. Like you can see how AI is going to really disrupt the likes of HR departments and other departments from that demonstration. Like it's great. Hi, Amelia.
Yeah,
Hi, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah,
Awesome.
Amelia.
Hi. It's nice to be here.
You have a nice mic, Amelia.
Thank you. I love it. It's like show.
Yeah, so I saw it
Yeah,
in that video where I had to use your content. When
Yes,
I
you are
saw
Joseph.
it,
Hi, Joseph. Nice to meet you.
yeah, so it was your microphone that actually attracted me to that content because I looked at this and it looked so beautiful. Maybe I'll set this up one
Oh,
day.
cool.
And when I listened to your very short video, I saw the very great stuff you did, and I was happy to learn that. So I quickly jumped to also show my audience, and they appreciate it as well. So thank you
Cool.
formally from here.
Anytime, anytime. I'm very happy to share.
very good. Amelia, can you see the down in the end there? It says present.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you hit
oh,
on
yes,
that
yes. I
there.
saw it already. Yes, exactly. So I
Yeah.
just have to hit there and then I can start
Then you get
sharing.
another screen will pop up, and you on the top right hand side, then you'll see an entire screen.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go share. It takes a couple of seconds, but have a go there, and we'll see. I'll tell you
Should
when it
I,
comes
should
up.
I do it right now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, very good. Hey, Frank, and congratulations for your most valuable professional
Thanks.
award. Very
Thanks.
cool.
Thanks very much. What a week.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
You know, Joseph, you've been there.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Uh, so, all right. So,
So give
Amelia,
me
you are
one sec.
presenting on what today?
I'm presenting on the topic invoice processing with AI Builder.
Okay, brilliant.
So
So it's kind of select the entire screen,
I
and then
think it's the best, yes.
and then then
Because
then then
yeah, I think
it,
it's going to be the best because I'll be sharing some PowerPoint presentations, some slides, and then
yeah,
I'll be doing the demo exactly. So let's go for the screen one, and I hope the resolution is quite a big screen.
yeah.
So
We let you
please
know
let me
there.
know
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, I won't share the system audio because it's not needed.
Okay, so there we can see your screen out.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Awesome.
Um,
Okay.
tonight we are actually streaming out to 4 LinkedIn channels and 3 YouTube channels. So, and if you need a recording, you can get it off any one of those on my YouTube or my LinkedIn channel or whatever. If you need to share it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay. So should I start? Are
Yeah,
you ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, very cool. So thank you again, Frank. I think we talked like, I don't know, 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago before your holidays, and we were saying yes, let's do that. I can show the invoice processing with a builder, and it all actually started. Most people know me because of my love and my passion for adoption and change, collaboration, teamwork, and of course related to the technology, Microsoft 365, and so on. And very few know that I love automation. That actually 10 years back when I started working with Microsoft technologies, it all started for me with SharePoint Designer, Nintex workflows, and yes, and I think those were very important products for us at that time, and we see how everything has evolved with the Power Platform and the opportunity actually for every single person to become a citizen developer. So it's quite fascinated for me, this idea of democratization of technology, and I love it. So I'm always using this kind of tools, and also in coding workshops for kids. I'm very passionate about the idea that everyone can code, and just we need the right tools to do it. So and today I'd like to show you this invoice processing. In the past, I used to really every single input and output invoice, I used to just put it in an Excel file, and it was a really really tedious and required uh, a lot of time. I don't know, I was maybe investing or wasting 1 or 2 minutes per invoice. And nowadays with the invoice processing solution is really has been a blessing for me, because I don't need to do that anymore, and all my invoices are going to be just extracted from the PDF and saved to a Excel file automatically. And that's really something that that is helping me to save time. Maybe why I need to save time, maybe is something that you should know from me. I'm independent Microsoft 365 consultant, meaning I run my own business. And for for entrepreneurs, it's very important to automate as much as we can, because we have a lot of things to do, and we don't have enough resources. So everything that can robotic process automation just take for us, it's a huge help. So very thankful for these tools, of course, also from my role as an entrepreneur. Okay, so said that, let me maybe show you the solution. Just an overview of the invoice processing solution. I have here just a very small PowerPoint presentation. I will put it in the. Let me see. Are you seeing my presentation now?
Yeah, we can see it there now. You're in the middle. Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Awesome. So, well, so this is how this the invoice processing actually works. I have actually two different flows for that. One that is triggered by any new email that is arriving to a subfolder in my inbox. And basically, I have here my PDF file, and this invoice in the PDF file is arriving as an attachment. Some vendors are sending me those files as an attachment per email, and then I just have actually to move this file to a subfolder. And then, of course, the flow is triggered and said, okay, this is a new email received, and then it goes to the extraction. So this is where the AI builder, either the pre-built model or the custom model, plays a very important role, because it's extracting then the relevant data from this attached invoice. And then the third step is about adding the data that I need from that extracted the model, the one that is those infos that are important and relevant to me, adding them to a row in an Excel file. And that's pretty much, it's really, really easy, 3 steps flow, and that's pretty much how it works. And then I have a second flow, which is actually pretty much, how do you say it? Like pretty much observing a folder within my OneDrive, because some vendors are not sending me the invoices to the email. Instead, I have to actually download the invoice and then save it to my OneDrive, somewhere where I'm saving all the invoices. So this very, very awesome first action is pretty much, observing my this specific folder, this specific subfolder in my OneDrive for Business. And anytime a new file is created, then it gives this file to the AI builder, and the AI builder again extracts the data, the relevant data, and then add it to a row in an Excel file. So that's again only 3 steps, and those 3 very powerful steps are saving a lot of time. And what do you need actually for in order to to um, to to build a similar solution? So you need, first of all, of course, the output. The output is an Excel file to save the data, and it has to be actually, of course, formatted as a table. I'll show you afterwards how to do that. And then you have 2 options for the AI builder models. You have either the possibility to train your own custom model, or you can use a pre-built model. And I've tried both so far, and I have to say, uh, first of all, the custom models, it really needs to be a very rare use case that you have. Uh, and you really have to put a lot of effort for this model to be as intelligent, smart as a pre-built model is. So I'm fascinated from the pre-built model, and especially the ones for the invoicing, because they have the power really to understand every invoice. It really doesn't matter. I've tried several invoices, and it's really amazing. It's always extracting very well the relevant information that I need, and comparing to the ones that I've trained myself, even though the accuracy has been actually already very, very good, 95% and so on, it is actually quite hard, and not only in your own time resources, but of course in behind in the consumption of the model, I'd say. So it really has to be to be something very special if you want to go for the custom model. So today I will be showing you the pre-built model, and here I think it's important for you to know, what is it, what you need in order to use it. So far, I haven't I haven't bought AI builder credits. So far, I'm I'm in a trial kind of, and I hope the trial lasts for this night to show you.
Okay.
But it has been working very well since I think July already. So uh, yes, it's interesting that I haven't had to buy any credits so far, but at a point I will have to buy credits, or either credits or yes, like a pay as you go uh, possibility. And then you will need an account, of course, to access Power Automate, and a trial license already offer you the possibility to use the models. Um, I have since last week a premium account because I'm also working with Power Automate desktop, and I need some to run some attended um, flows, and therefore it's important to have a premium Power Automate license. But for this solution, it hasn't been needed until, yeah, I mean, it hasn't been needed for me. It's not a requirement. And then I have here, of course, you want to interact with your OneDrive for Business, with your Outlook. So, of course, you need to have a Microsoft 365 account and access to at least your Outlook and your OneDrive. Okay, well, do you have any questions so far?
No, all good. Anybody, any questions?
Okay, if there are
So
no
so
questions.
yeah, I want to
Oh,
say yes. The
go ahead.
introduction the introduction is so nice. I've already dropped the chat that I wanted to join another call, but this is so inviting. So I had to be on the two call at the same time. So we just want to see the demo, Amelia. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, okay, very cool. Sure, sure. Well, happy that it's you know highlighting the curiosity. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is, of course, you have to prepare your output file. So for that, you just have to go ahead and create a table similar to this one. Uh, I'll show you how to do it in just another sheet. First of all, you have to create, of course, the columns. And in my case, I need the invoice ID, and then I need the invoice
Could
date,
could
and
you
then I
actually,
need. Sorry?
Amelia, could you blow up that particular page?
Oh,
And
it's too small.
yeah,
Okay.
and
Um,
if you close the one on the right, yeah,
you mean you mean like this?
yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
that's
better?
it.
I
Yeah,
could actually also zoom. Is
yeah,
it better?
that's perfect. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Frank. Okay. So, yes. So, the invoice ID, I need also the invoice date, of course. And of course, I need the invoice total. That's very important. And actually, in the middle, I need the vendor. So those are the four things that I usually need. And of course, this has to be a table. And for that, well, I usually go to insert and say table. And of course, I said my table has to have headers, and that's it. Don't make them error that I did. I make the mistake once to to go through the whole table until the end and to customize, to create the whole table, because Excel wouldn't have then any space to create a new a new row. So therefore it's important that you don't create actually any row. So that's pretty much it. You could, and it's a good practice actually, to give it a name to your table, because then it's easier to identify it as soon as you create a connection to Excel in Power Automate. And I'm going to call this one Azure AI Show. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You are ready to go with Excel as soon as you've done this created the output file. And now I like to go to my, okay, where is it? Ah, here. I'd like to go to my Power Automate, and let me see how it looks this. Let me see. Let me know if it's okay, or is
I
it,
think it's tiny. Yeah, it's tiny. I can't really see your screen.
so it's loading now.
Um,
Maybe if I'll just
if you could
change.
just zoom a little bit, I think it's
How
screen is
about
that.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite small, you think?
I think it's better now. Yes.
See, if I hide everybody and just give you the screen, Amelia, you won't
Sorry.
see it. I can actually hide everybody and just show your screen for the demo.
Ah,
Is that
if it
okay?
is then going to be better, you mean? Uh-huh.
Okay.
I mean, I could also try to some in, some out. Sorry. Uh,
Control plus.
yes, with Control Plus. Let me see. Is this helping?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So, well, look, here I am in the place where I have the AI models. So actually, yes, they are here on the AI, but you have ways, of course, to access the AI hub. And in the AI hub you get a lot of options. Wow. And it takes a bit of time to load, and we have to wait for it to load.
Okay.
But as soon as it has loaded, well, amazing. It's really taking like forever. It feels like forever at least. I'm waiting always that long. Awesome. So those are actually custom models that I've been using. But today I'd like actually to go to the AI models. And then here in the AI models, you have amazing a lot of options, including this one, the invoice processing one. And here in the invoice processing one, this is where the place actually where you can start really opening your mouth like, oh my god. Because let me move this thing
You
to
can
somewhere
hide
else.
hide that one. Click on hide.
Yes, let me hi. Thank you. And yes, and here is actually the place really where you can say, okay, I want to upload documents and want to just try it out with whatever invoice you have. And here I have a couple of. I won't be using those because those are actually real ones, and I have for the demo already prepared a couple of them. Let me just go to my downloads. And yes, for example, I have here uh, a, um, um, a demo Bello Bliss Dog Services Company invoice, and it's really amazing how it's really, if we zoom in, because this is going to be for sure very too small for you to recognize, but you see everything that is in this green field are of course things that are relevant data that the model is about to extract. And this would be the vendor name, for example. This would be the invoice ID. And you see as well the confidence score with 98% of confidence. And with 59% of confidence, it did it quite well as well. So you have here the invoice date. Those would be three informations that we want to extract and put it in our Excel. And this is the number 4 with the invoice total. So perfect actually to use for us. And here you can actually say right away, yes, I'm in. I like to use it in a flow, or I like to use it in an app, a Power App. If you hit, I want to use it in a flow, then it's going to create for you a flow. I mean, I can do it, and the flow is pretty much actually reading. You have to working with a instant cloud flow. So you have like a button. You have to upload your invoice. The AI builder will extract the information and then send it per email. That's very cool, awesome for those that need that use case. But in my case, I need those informations in an Excel file. And I'm not actually, or that's exactly what I don't want to do. I don't want to, to always upload every single file. That wouldn't save me that time at much. Wouldn't save me not much time, and therefore I'm not going for this solution. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going just to to close this one that was just only to kind of show you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a flow that it fits to my use case. So I go to new flows, and you have different options in Power Automate to create flows. And the ones that are the most commons are the instant cloud flow that works pretty much like a button. So you have actually to trigger the or to execute the flow, and then you have the automated cloud flow that is triggered by an action, for example, a new email or a new file created in OneDrive. So let me go to the automated, which is the ones that we need right now. And let's start with the OneDrive use case. So here we go. And we have to, of course, search for our OneDrive trigger. And well, since I've been using it, I have it here when a file is created. And then I just need to do it like this. And then it's going to be selected and I can start creating. So here you have maybe to be, to make sure that you pick the right one, because you will have one for OneDrive for business, so meaning for work or school accounts, and you will have also for sure one for those that have private accounts. So therefore, I'm checking OneDrive for business because that's the account I have, and then I'm going to create. And well, so this part here pretty much allows you to select the folder where you want to create this new file. And okay, let me move my Grammarly. Okay, and here it's like this. you have, of course, to search for it, and I have quite a lot of files and quite a lot of folders, so I have to look for it, and it's going to be actually here in the output. And then you have here the possibility to say, wait a minute, the possibility here, you have the possibility to here to say, okay, um, how many minutes you wanted to the workflow to check this new folder, this folder for new files. 3 minutes would be just like a lifetime right now because we are in a demo setup. So let's put it 1 minute, and then well, that's pretty much it. We have already configured our trigger, and then after triggering, we will need actually to call the model and say the model, hey, please extract for us. And the model is always inside this AI builder. If you cannot find it, just search it. I have it available because I've been actually using it. So pretty much you do pretty much like this. You do pretty much like this. You pick it, and then here you have a lot of models. And of course, to me, it's very helpful. What is the model doing? It's extracting. Therefore, I go right away, straight away to extract. And there is a lot of possibilities extracting a lot of things, but there is one that is called extract information for invoices. That's exactly what I need. So, and here, I have actually to use what is it being extracted, and therefore I'm using the dynamic date picker, and I'm going to say the file content. That's what I need. And here I have the option actually to select pages. My invoices normally have only one page and that's it. But if you have invoices with more pages, please use this feature because it's going to reduce the consumption of the model. And of course, it's better for the world if we are not wasting the and it's better also for your pocket. So you see, it's connected to my OneDrive, to my OneDrive. So it's perfectly working. And then as soon as I've done this, I'm going to add the action that is going to use the input, and put the data in the Excel file. And for that, actually, I need something that is called add a row. Let me see. And it's an Excel online for business action. So add a row into a table. That's pretty much it. And it's very, very cool. You have here the possibility to select your OneDrive, of course, but you could select a SharePoint site, a group, and so on. Let's go for the OneDrive because that's exactly where our file is located. You have to select the location of your Excel file, the one that we created at the beginning. And then we have here the option to say the document library is OneDrive, and then you have the option to select the file. And here again, I have so many files and so many folders. It's amazing, but no worries, we'll get there. So here is the file. And you remember we gave it a name to our table. This file has two tables, and I'll be using the Azure AI Show table. And that's actually pretty much it in sense of locating our file, the place where all the data is going to be saved. And here we have, of course, to associate the things or the information that the AI model is extracting associated with the rows that we have in our table. So we have now to match, and this match is happening like this. I click on show all, then I see all the columns that we have actually in our Excel file. And I will not be needing this data time formats, but I need all these 4 columns. And here is where I'm going to do the match. I pick the dynamic picker, and here I have the information that is going to be extracted by the AI model. So you see it here, extract information from invoice and all the possible. And you see it's quite a lot. We have more than 100 fields. So we it's going to help us to open it and start searching for it. So unfortunately, there's no search. That would be a huge help for the future, maybe. And invoice ID. So let's go and scroll down and search for the invoice ID. Invoice ID. Where is the invoice ID? It's quite long and difficult. If you see it, tell me stop. It's there. Okay. Um, it's up, but I see no. Invoice total, invoice ID. Where is the invoice ID? Invoice total for the future. Here it is. Okay. This is the invoice ID. Then we find the invoice date. Again, let's expand this out and see more. And then we need the invoice date. Okay, the invoice date, invoice date, invoice date. And there are 2 invoice date because the model is extracting it as a text and as a date. So we should be able to see 2 invoice date fields. So let's go for it. Okay. Okay. I didn't see it. If you see it, in case you see it, please let me know, because I somehow couldn't find it now. Yes, those are the small things when you are a citizen developer. Yes, so like sometimes you really have through very long go through very long list without any option to
Yeah,
search.
that
There is
uh,
that. Maybe I can do something like this. Give me one sec.
yeah, then that's invoice data. So,
Yes. Here we are. Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
That's cool. Okay. And then we have to look for the vendor. Let's use this. This has helped a lot. Okay. The vendor name. Very cool. Hey. And then let's go for the uh for the invoice. What total? And I think it's called like that, invoice total. So yeah. Okay, look, we don't need the search because we have the search of the browser. So invoice total like this. Okay, awesome. So we have already this created. Let me check, but it looks quite good. And now we just need actually to save our flow. And then as soon as it's ready, which is going to take a bit. Okay, your flow is ready to go. Awesome. We just have to click on test, say okay, manually, please, and then test. And then it's going to say, okay, if you want to see it work, please perform the starting action. And the starting action we said is just to put a file, a new created file in this output subfolder. And I think I have it. I have it somewhere here. Here, I have it here. And what I'm going to do is, I have here like a dummy invoice template in Word, and I'm just going to create it as an Excel file, as a PDF file. It running. So yes, save. Okay. Okay, so here is the file. And the file actually should be now, let me see, located here. So we have already the condition that the flow is needing in order to go ahead. So let's go back to Power Automate, and it's going to take around 1 minute. So we can talk about a new thing, or you can ask any questions in the meantime, and then let's wait until the flow has run, hopefully successfully. Have any questions so far? Any comments? Anything? Any experience with it that you want to share?
Did it take you a good bit of time to practice this or to learn it?
Um, well, no, I have to say it's very well documented. It's very well documented. There are a lot of resources. It's actually no, it has been quite tricky to find out about the licensing and about this credit thing. Um, this, the credit and the pay as you go. Uh, but other than that, I mean, if you don't have any special requirements, it's something that you can. It's very well documented on learnmicrosoft.com, and you can learn actually very easily. I'd
Very good.
say
Very.
yes, it's very well documented.
It looks
And
like fun.
yes, what I'm missing in when it comes to documentation is maybe bit more details about how is actually really the model being triggered, how is actually really the model working, or information like, okay, when a file is created, what does actually is created mean? What is the definition? What are really the conditions that has to be met? Or the same, for example, when a new email arrive in Outlook, this action, I've learned so far, for example, that a new email has to be really like new within the first 10 minutes, and I haven't found any documentation about it so far. So in case, Frank, you have, you can point me to the documentation about this specific action, it would be great, because so far I've realized, okay, if the email was in my inbox longer than 10 minutes, it's not a new email anymore, meaning, but I haven't really. There is so far I know no documentation about it. So yes, so for very special things, it may be great to have a bit more documentation, and for for the normal use cases, it's amazingly well documented. Mm.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Our flow ran successfully, meaning we should actually have the information in our table. So let's go for it. Sorry that I forgot totally to open the to show you the, oh god, it's there, but for whatever reason is. Yeah, now you should be able to see. Let's go for the PDF file. So this is the PDF file, so we have it here, and what it extracted is the invoice ID. Oh, sorry. Okay. Where is it? It extracted the invoice ID, which is perfectly fine, to 2024 01. Extracted the invoice date. Awesome. Yes, September 21st, the 21st of September. Then we have the vendor. Exactly, is Contoso. Perfect. And we have the invoice total, which is the very good amount of 3,480 euros. Yes, that's pretty much it. If you want to use the you want to do it with the email, uh, That's a bit more tricky. If we have time, I can show you. I don't know. Do we have time, Frank?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, very cool. So now we have the solution that is, detecting the emails in our OneDrive. And now let's go for the solution that is going to get the emails, get the attachment from the email, and then extract information and put it in exactly the same file. Okay, so for that, let me go for a new flow. And of course, the ones that I love the most, the automated cloud flow, they are, by the way, the most used flows in Power Automate. So I'm not the only one. So let me see. Outlook, Outlook use case. And for that, we are going to use when a new, I think it's called when a new email arrive or something like that. So yes, here it is. So we have two, you see it, when a new email arrives and when a new email arrives. Oh my God, what a confusion. No confusion at all. You have below outlook.com and you have below Office 365 Outlook, meaning for work and school, you need the one with Office 365 Outlook. And if you have a private Outlook account, then go for the outlook.com. Okay, so I have the work school, so I'll go for this one and hit on create. So here we have, this is a awesome action. Uh, so this is really a very good action. And okay. Yes. And here, what you have to do is, of course, to to give it the parameters that has to be met in order for Outlook to pick this email. And in our case, we need an email. Please, it has to include an attachment, of course, because as an attachment, there will be our invoice. And then we need also a folder. And here is the trick. At the beginning, I was actually just using these two, and the flow was always giving me an error. I just noticed that I also have to use only with attachments, and then it's working. So, um, sorry that I cannot tell you why, but it's that way. And include attachments, yes. And then I have to say only with attachments, of course. It has always to have an attachment because otherwise there is empty, no invoice there. And now we have to go for the folders. And here, okay, the folder, where is the folder? In my inbox, of course. And it's a subfolder in my inbox, which is called invoice reception. Let's flow. Yes. Okay, that's pretty much it. We have now configured our wonderful trigger. Yoo-hoo. And now we need to actually to apply for each action. And the apply for each is using the very rare case that I receive more than one attachment, more than one invoice within one email. So meaning it would need to go through the number of attachments, and therefore, yes, you have to have an apply for each or apply to each. And here is where I'm going actually to add the extraction with the AI builder. And so this is the way I'm doing it again. New action, and then here we go, extract information from invoice. And well, here we are again. We will need actually to set up this invoice file. But before I do that, I just realized that I haven't set up my apply to each, meaning the apply to each doesn't know what are those each. Uh, so therefore, I have to go for the dynamic field and say, Power Automate is very smart and already offers me what is thinking I'm going to need. And I'm going to need the attachments. Exactly, Power Automate. And here I have the invoice file. The invoice file is actually coming from the action when a new email arrives. And well, it's not here. So again, we have to go to see more, and let's go to expand. Let's go for the control. I need the attachment. So here you have a lot of options regarding attachment. So make sure you pick the right one, and the right one is of course the attachments content, because otherwise, yes, otherwise it wouldn't work. So we pick the attachment content, and here again, you would have the possibility to select the pages with it can help to save you money, and it can help the earth to save resources. Yeah, I will not use it because most of the times, I mean, always, my invoices have one single page. So that's pretty much it. And now, after has done this, I need to add another action. What do you think is the action I need? What do you think is the action is missing? Is anybody there that knows it?
The invoices.
The what? Sorry.
Invoices.
Um, the invoices. Yeah, well, we need to do something with the invoices. So we have received the invoices, we have extracted the information, and now we are actually with the information extracted, we're actually ready to use the output file, meaning the Excel.
The outlook. Exact.
Exactly, the Excel. So we need this add a row. So here we go. That's pretty much it. And of course, we have to play the game again. Say OneDrive, please. Use the OneDrive here. The file, yes. Select the file. Oh my God. And, you have to be patient here with me because I have just a lot of subfolders. But yes, here is the file. And we said we will be using the same, of course, and we are using Azure AI Show table, Yoo-hoo. And here we have to match again. So we have to say, okay, show all is showing us the columns of our Excel file. You remember the table with these 4 beautiful columns. And now I'm going to say, okay, the invoice ID, please use, of course, we will we will search because otherwise it's going to drive us crazy. We set ID. Yes, so that's it. And then, hey, I'm so happy I came here, because in the past I wasn't using this find. It's so cool. So date, and here we go. And then we will go for the vendor and goes, yes, go like this, and vendor, and the vendor name is here. And let's go for total, see more, expand, go to our search field and say invoice total. Where is it? Yes, we will be using the number. Awesome. Okay, so looks quite good. Looks quite good. Now we just need to hit save and then go ahead and test it. Okay, and as we said, the trigger is when a new email arrives. We will have to send with, of course, an attachment, and the attachment it should be an invoice. So let's do that. For that, I'm going to go to my beautiful Outlook. So, how do you see it?
Yeah, we
Should
can.
I
We,
see it well?
yeah, maybe.
Okay, but awesome. Because in the new Outlook, for whatever reason, is not able to. If I'm doing Control Plus, it's not really assuming anything. Okay, so let's go for the new email. I said, um, and I'm going to remove my signature. Okay, with the signature is working, but as I have a table as a signature, is kind of okay, it's kind of uh detecting, recognizing the table as an attachment, and therefore I'm going to remove the signature. I'm going to say invoice, and then I'm going to add my email, because I'm going to send, of course, an email to myself. And then I have to go for the file, and the attachment. Where is it? How come I cannot find it? The attachment thing. Here we go. Yes, so here we go. I will be using Avelo, please, doc services file, because they are so beautiful. And so here I have the downloads, and here we have, let's go for Velo, please, this one. And yes, let's click send. Let's see what is our flow doing. Okay, it's waiting, of course, to see it work now. Please perform the starting action. So I'll be going back to my Outlook. And yes, we have the email here. So I just need to move this invoice email to the folder invoice reception. Hope you see it here. Let me open it a bit more so you can see it here. Invoice reception, let's flow. That's the one we configure. And now the magic, which is not a magic, you saw it, should start actually happening in our Excel file in a couple of minutes. We should have actually the information in our output file. And all this process is something I wouldn't actually need to control every single day, but once a month, when I'm going to give this information to my, yes, to my taxes consultant, I can then check, okay, is this correct? So that's actually how it works. The vendor was the Bello Bliss. Let me open it for you, so we can check if it work. Of course, it's a an AI model. We have to check and not trust it blindly. So okay, this is the Excel file here, and this is the Bello, please. Okay. So we have the invoice number. Yes, that's correct. The invoice ID, and we have the date. That's correct too. And the vendor is Bello Bliss. Dog services. Yes, that's okay. And we have the invoice total, which is 600 euros. So very, very well done, model.
Very good.
So that's what it was. It's really could really help and save a lot of time, and I really encourage you to use it and to spread the voice around the world about it, because I think it's great when we have time to put it in things that are much more important than uh, typing data in an Excel file from one place to the other.
Yeah, very powerful.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think that's an amazing. Yeah, it's coincidentally like today. I think I watched a video on Power Automate from, I think, one a friend of mine on LinkedIn today. So I just, okay, let me just, it's just like a beginner step. I don't have any idea on Power Automate. And today I'm coming here again, like, yeah, the second person doing Power Automate. So I think, yeah, I think it's very good. Yeah, I think it's make life easier for you. But I just have one question. Now I can see when you send in that invoice to yourself, you have to drag it into that folder from your Outlook. So what if peradventure I send an invoice, does it automatically goes to that, or you still have to go there and drag it in manually before you get the outputs?
Okay. I'm not sure if I understood your question, Stephen, but you said something about the Outlook email and if the vendor. Could you repeat?
Yeah, yeah. So I think
Thank you.
you know when you went to the Outlook email, I think you went there, you drag the email you sent to yourself. I think with the attachment, I
Yes,
think you drag
exactly,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, you
Here,
drag it. Yeah,
here,
okay. Yeah. So I'm saying
and
I
then I
like.
move it.
So what if someone send you an email? Does it go straight there, or you have to go manually drag it in there?
I think you've made a rule for it to automatically go to that folder. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Well, I wish I I wish I could understand if I don't have the captions, Stephen. I have a very very bad ear with pronunciations. Uh, I got the point. Okay, where is it? But exactly what is the case? Could you repeat it? Then I
Yeah.
am
So I think my question is, okay. Let me put it this way. Now, what if someone sent you an invoice? So now, does it automatically gives you the output from the Excel file, just like where we saw it?
Yes, yes, that's the great thing. I just need to move this file to the subfolder
Okay, so
and
that's
then
yeah. So that's my question now. Now
yeah.
the question now is, why can't it just go straight to the subfolder if someone sent you an invoice? So it means that you have to do it manually. You have to drag it to that subfolder for you to get your output at the end. Yeah, is
Yes.
that
You, you always have to drag it. I mean, you
all right?
could, of course, use other filters,
Mhm.
but in my case, I always have to drag it, and and there is an end. You have to drag it within, and there's no documentation about it, but as far as I test it, when it's not within the last 10, within the less 10 the 10 minutes after it was received, then Power Automate is not really understanding that it's a new one.
Yeah,
So I
because
have to do it,
I'm
and it
just
has to be
trying to.
within the first 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what if we write a rules, like if an email comes in with an attachment, maybe let's say for example like with the subject
Mhm.
invoice, so then we
Yes,
redirect it straight to that particular folder. Is that
exactly.
possible? Like, if you write,
That could be possible. That could be possible.
okay,
Exactly. Like this. Let me see if we can see the like here, for example. Okay. Sorry. I have to go to edit. Then let's check. Sure. It could be possible. For example, here you have subject filter.
yeah,
So
yeah,
or you have as well, for example, from those two things could help a lot, and then you could skip the subfolder. So you could say, okay, I'm not drag and dropping because these 10 minutes I never have them. I'm never picking it at the right time because it has to be within the 10 minutes. No documentation about it, it's just from my test. I may be wrong, but that's what it has shown me my test. And then if you say, okay, let's work with the from, because I'm getting an invoice from these four vendors actually, so I could use the from, and I could use actually the subject as well, saying, for example, as you mentioned, okay, the subject has to be invoice.
right, okay,
Then I could save me even this drag and drop operation.
okay, yeah, cool.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Yeah, that's my question.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for your question.
Yeah, thank
Cool.
you.
Very powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, cool future. That's fine.
It's very powerful. Yes, it's very powerful, and I think it's amazing that you don't even need to train those models, because, as I say, I've tried already custom models, and you really would need to train it that much. You need to really put up that much of effort and resources on it. But those pre-built AI models, they have the ability to understand every single invoice. It doesn't matter, they just get it. And with a custom model, you would need to put that much effort that you have them in the same level. So it's awesome, really.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed myself the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Thank you very much.
No,
Anytime, anytime. I was very happy to share with you. I'm very happy to be here, and yes, hope to come soon. Maybe next time with the same solution, but for SharePoint syntax.
okay, we look forward to
Similar
that.
solution for SharePoint syntax. I've heard actually people that prefer to use the SharePoint syntax solution because Dimension it's actually comparing to Power to AI Builder credits is actually not that expensive. So it'll be a very interesting thing to compare.
Very good, Amelia. We could nearly do a whole session on that. So,
Yeah.
Sure, and then the comparison. What is the best option, for your pocket?
yeah. So, like,
Yeah.
I know we hear like AI is going to do away with jobs and wherever, but like, you know, these things for small businesses that can
Mhm.
afford to hire people to do them, it's very good, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
And we have Solomon popped on at the end of the call there. How you doing, Solomon?
Hi.
You'll have to look back
Hi.
over Amelia's session. It was amazing demonstration of Power
Yeah.
Yeah,
Up.
I was actually going through it, but I think I jumped in when Stephen was asking a question about moving a file to another folder on Outlook. So I was thinking just to add if it's possible to actually create like a transport role within Outlook
Yeah.
to
That was
move
how I
the
was
file
asking.
without you moving it. So
Yeah.
Yes,
the
yes, that
transport
was
role
the
will
same
send it to
question
the
from
folder.
Stephen. Oh, you both are really good synchronized, I see. Uh,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. It would be possible. I could even say the drag and drop because we could work with the subject field, use the subject filter, and we could just with also use the front field of the email, as I don't have that much vendors actually sending me invoices. I could actually use the front because I'm getting actually the invoices from three of them. Mhm.
Yeah, that's actually works too. So that's why I actually just jumped in to just okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good future. I think it's make life easier. Yeah. It's fine.
Okay. So we normally finish up at about
Once
8 o'clock, but we were happy to stay here, Amelia, and watch that extra demonstration. Very good.
Yeah, this we are celebrating Frank once again. Congratulations for your MVP award.
Thanks, Stephen. Thank you.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Frank. I know I jumped in late on Thursday as well.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. I
once
was
again,
late
another
myself.
congratulations.
There was a confusion. Dan sent me the link for 8 o'clock, and everybody else was there at 7 o'clock. So
Ah,
I missed a lot of people. They were saying, "Where is he?
yeah.
Like we're celebrating him, and he's not here." But yeah.
Yeah,
So
Evelyn, it's nice seeing you around after how many years?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
and so Evelyn, you might come on and do something for us on Azure some week.
Yeah,
Yeah, we hope to see you.
I'll try to. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. We're connected on LinkedIn there. Send me a message there sometime. We'll sort something out.
Okay, I will do. Thank you.
Yeah. So guys, I'm going to end the live show, and thanks again, Amelia, everyone for joining us. It was really a full-packed AI show tonight because we had Seena on with Power Apps, and then we had Joseph and myself doing Copilot with Word and Outlook. Amazing stuff there as well, and finishing up with Amelia's wow, Power Automate was great. So thanks very much. And we'll be back here again next week at the same time. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Frank. Have a nice day, evening, everybody. Bye.
Bye.